Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it because we are joined by Miss Sarah Fraser.
Ha!
Serious.
David Yontef. Oh my God, we are getting into the holiday season. There's so much good tea. Yes, we have a lot to cover. Remind me, I got great messages. I'm sure you are too. I'm getting such amazing messages all across
Really?
America, the world, about you and me collaborating. I have to shout out
Really?
Linda from Michigan. She wants to do our marketing. Sarah,
Okay.
I love your podcast so much. Your voice is great and your personality shines through with David. Discovered you from behind the velvet rope, and I love the chemistry that you and David have. You two are hilarious together, and I want to have cocktails with you both. I think we'd be best friends if we lived near each other, but I live in Michigan. Sad face. Well, not really sad face, but
I like Michigan.
Oh my God. I like Michigan too. I go all the time because my husband's from West Bloomfield. That's where he grew up. I'm wishing you the best of luck on your fertility journey. Long story short, David, I'm now on a fertility journey. I might have to borrow your eggs.
You're on a fertility journey. I'm on a controversial weight loss journey, which lots of people love. Lots of people. Oh, and by the way, for everyone who has started the weight loss journey, I've actually people have started. People have come into the DMs. Guys, I get nothing out of this. This isn't a sponsored ad. And I have turned a bunch of people over to my doctor nurse, and they've started. So for everyone who started, may the power be with you.
Guys.
And I stay out of it. I'm like, I don't want to impart my side effects on you. You do what you feel is right. And listen, she's not giving it to everyone. You have to really need it. So, but apparently I know some people that have started. So you're on fertility. I'm on weight loss. And we like Michigan. Let me tell you, the guys in Minneapolis, top of the line, Sarah. Top of the line. You know what it is?
Wait, are they hot? I'm sorry, no offense to Minneapolis. I just never thought of them as like a hot spot for men. Really?
You know what it is? It's the true blonde hair, blue eyes, and nice, and doesn't realize how hot they are. Like nice, just nice, but not too nice because they're hot, but really nice. And who doesn't love a blonde? We don't get blondes. I mean, I know I'm going to be in LA for, we don't get blondes in New York. You know what I'm saying, girl?
I know what you're saying. And it is true. I met my husband. He's a Midwesterner. I consider, Minnesota, Minneapolis, kind of Midwestern, that Midwestern charm. They do have they have a little bit of an innocence about them,
Yes.
Very sweet, very kind of like, yes, it is that Midwestern way. And
I
then
mean, mind you, I was going to say, and then they meet us and we corrupt them. But I also love a little, Salt Lake. I love a little Mormon. I've had some interesting experiences.
Oh, Lord, you and I, look, honey, those Mormons know how to get down. And speaking of,
they do. They are. Oh, man. It is like pent up, honey.
Exactly. When you're that repressed, oh, my Lord, you are ready to, because don't they have sex through a sheet sometimes? They are ready to whip that sheet off.
Honey, I listen, I don't know. I don't ask questions. Like when you're with me, I'm just like, whatever sheets you've had before, I don't want to know.
By the way, another epic listener DM on my Instagram has the best theory about Jen Shah and why the cast has not turned on Jen Shah. It is
talk to me because
so good. Okay,
because Meredith Marks just did an interview and she said, "Listen, I love Meredith." She said, "I hope she's at the reunion." I'm just revealing. She said, "I hope she's at the reunion. Things are coming out. It'd be great if she answered." And she's like, "It's sad. I'm sad for her. I'm sad for her family. I'm sad for." It's just, she said 360. It's just sad. So the cast has not turned on her. So go on. Let's hear the thing.
I will not reveal this person's name because I don't know if she does want it out there, but she says, "I love you and David together. It's so fun. I keep wanting to tell you I don't get the Jen Shah thing. I never thought she was likable. She throws tantrums when she doesn't get what she wants, and now she's a criminal. My theory on why she's being treated nicely while Erika Jayne has not is all about optics. A bunch of white women turning on Jen Shah just ain't great. So they're choosing to side with her." I don't know. Sometimes I think to myself, God, Sarah, you're so dumb. why didn't I think of this? I'm like, of course, that makes sense. Doesn't that make sense? Like, what good would it be for those 4 cast members to gang up on her? It's probably just going to give her more empathy to Jen Shah. And they're right. Like, they don't even need to do it because they're going to continue on the show. So who cares? Isn't that genius? Do you think that's, am I stupid?
No, I'm taking it in. No, I mean, I have so much to say on that, and I'm just biting my tongue on so much of it. But I don't disagree with that analysis per se. I think it's an interesting, I think it's interesting. I do. I think it's interesting. And now if I kept talking, then I'm going to get a whole bunch of hate. So I'm just going to keep some of my opinions to myself. But no, I mean, I think that could be, I still don't understand. And I like all the people that say Erika's been with us longer. We don't really know Jen. I don't know. Aren't we over that? And I still don't know why Coach Shah is not getting the hate that Erika's getting. Because to me, he's the exact same. I guess I really don't get it.
Wait, but do you think there's validity to what this listener is saying? Do you think that we're getting
it's because they're white and it's like, what? Like, we're not supposed to speak out against Jen? Is that what this person's saying?
I don't know. I mean, I would think that would be the case if like there wasn't a criminal case. Like if, like obviously we saw all the different, people had a lot of feelings about Erika and Rinna versus Garcelle, right? Or, okay. But I don't know, would people, in a way now that I'm kind of thinking it through, it's like, but Jen is a criminal. And there are like dozens of victims who lost their savings. Like, would people really accuse them of racism for someone that is a legit criminal? And I mean, remember Jen's assistant, the white guy, I mean, he's going to jail too for, I don't know how long. I mean, he's the one that really turned on her, Stuart. I mean, Stuart's the one that's like, yeah, we've been criminals for 10 years. I mean,
I feel irate in the sense, it's like when I say, like, I don't know, I didn't like Garcelle last night, or Nene Leakes' lawsuit was fucking bullshit, okay? When I say statements like that, and then people try to say that I'm racist, then I'm like, oh, honey. So, I mean, I just think it's like, listen, I don't necessarily disagree with that statement, but at the same time, it's almost like, this is why people are so angry in the world. You can't go around accusing everyone. Nene Leakes' lawsuit being bullshit, that I think that has nothing to do with me being a racist. Do you know what I mean? But I don't necessarily disagree with that. I don't really necessarily think that that's true.